Well, let's put that to, thanks, Jeremy. Let's put that to Nabila Ramdani, who's a journalist, specialises in North Africa, and I think you met Gaddafi himself last December.
I have indeed interviewed him last December, absolutely.
And what do you make of what's going on there now? I mean, of where things are likely, how things are likely to develop now?
Well, it didn't come as a surprise to see that Algeria was indeed considered a safe location for the immediate members of the Gaddafi family, namely, his wife and some of his children, given the strong historical ties between the two countries. It didn't come as a surprise. I mean, during the ties between the two countries go back, in time, for example, during under King Idris, that's before Gaddafi made his coup in '69, Libya already was very active in helping Algeria in its resistance movements against France during its war of independence, providing all sorts of military help, but also allowing the Algerian resistance movement to organize itself from Libya. And in the 80s and 90s, when Libya itself was hit by economic sanctions, and during the embargo years, Algeria was also came helpful to provide all sorts of supplies and basics and fundamentals to help Libya cope with the difficult situation. And of course, the two countries are hard members of OPEC, so politically they are on the same page when it comes to international politics.
But only perhaps in that sense, because there is now going to be a lot of bad blood between the two of them. And how much bad blood do you think within the new Libyan government, if that's what we're to call it?
Well, you're quite right to mention the blood. I mean, for example, I think there's no doubt that there will be growing international pressure on Algeria to hand over members of the Gaddafi family. We've already heard the NTC calling for the extradition of members of the Gaddafi family. Now, Algeria, although it signed the Rome Statute of the ICC in December 2000, it hasn't ratified it. So technically, it could, resist, any calls to hand over members of the Gaddafi family, although it is reported in Algerian papers this morning that the Algerian government would not resist that call. But more crucially, domestically, extremist elements in Algeria have already expressed their opposition to the Algerian government's support to the Gaddafi regime, and this manifested itself last Friday by the double suicide attack against the military elite in Algeria, the military academy in Cherchell, 100 kilometers west of Algiers, the capital city, and it killed 18 people and injured 26 people. He was claimed by Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, and it said that he will indeed perpetrate again such acts if Algeria was continued to support the Gaddafi regime.
Nabila Ramdani, thanks very much indeed for that.